Everyone, it's Greg Smith at Remax Alliance. And this morning, when we were at the mastermind, we were talking about sellers and listing presentations. And as we all know, the market's a little bit more challenging right now. So I thought it'd be a good time to step back and say, look at some ways about preparing for a listing presentation and how to differentiate yourself, because we are definitely in a market where buyers and sellers have a misalignment of expectations. And the more that we can do up front to help set up alignment, help the sellers to realize what's happening in the marketplace and set them up for success, the better we are. A key book that I've read that I actually think everyone should take a chance to read is called The Agent's Edge by Jordan Cohen. And that's a little bit what we're going to touch upon today. So I would highly recommend getting that book. But key steps for preparing for a listing presentation. Number one is know your statistics. So step back, look at the numbers and look at the data and actually look at it different ways. A lot of times we look at the sales and on there what's happening in the marketplace, but we don't actually look at what's currently under contract or currently available. I think it's very important in today's marketplace that you actually take a look at what is the competition in the marketplace and where does your seller fall. Because you got to remember, the buyers are going to be basically looking at where they are in line and making a determination of where they are in line. So we have to make sure that our sellers are set up for success. And maybe an extra step to take is actually have your sellers preview the current competition on the market so they can get a sense or feel about what's out there, what they need to do to get their home sold and to show what's available. So rather than just looking at what's sold, which is more the traditional CMA, I think we actually have to step back and look at what's available and what's the time on market. That's a little bit different than what we've been doing in the past. I think it's a key piece right now. Number two is you have to look at, as agents, what's going to set you apart from the other agents. There's a good chance in this marketplace that they're going to actually interview 2 or 3 agents. And that's one of the things I love about Jordan Cohen's book is we tend to say what we're going to do, but we don't tell the seller why are we going to do it. If you actually, in our example, we have 2 MLSs. We have Iris and we have RE Colorado. One strategy is, as an agent, we specifically use both MLSs. Why? Well, because we can target one specific target market in Iris. We can target a totally separate target market in RE Colorado. The photos do not need to be the same. Copy does not need to be the same. Matter of fact, you don't even need to put them in at the same time. Iris is our primary listing portal, so we can put it in Iris first and then get it as a new listing in Zillow and all the portals and Realtor.com and have it emailed out to everybody that signed up. But second, we can then put it in a week later, 2 weeks later into RE Colorado. And then that all happens again. But the key piece is to explain to the seller, this is why we do this. This is why we're in 2 MLSs. This is why we have listed for the first week and we delay to the second week. These are key things, and that's what I love about Jordan's book. When we do photography, why do a lot of agents just do photography? But do you do photography that's actually specifically designed that's best for your MLS platform, but then also have others that are actually best set up for Instagram, Facebook, or other portals that actually that photography is built for them? And if you do, then that's another key point where you can step back and say, yes, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, other agents do this, but we do this. And this is why we do this. And I think if you can step back and really truly have several key points that you're doing and doing differently, setting yourself apart and actually showing the seller why you're the marketing expert, that's why you're doing it. Even something simple like we do putting the houses on, we purposely put our listings all on the market on Thursday. So we have your Cunningly soon on Wednesday, place the property on market on Thursday. Maybe you don't allow showings until Saturday when you have that first open house to create demand. And you explain to the seller, why do we do this? The third and probably the most important piece is confidence. I've been working with agents for years and helping agents to grow their business. And probably the most challenging thing they have is coming forward and being confident in why they do it. Not being cocky, but actually being confident that what they're doing, the service they provide, and what you provide is the best service for that seller to help them achieve the goal. When you can actually step back with confidence and be able to do that, have your marketing strategies laid out, why you do them and separate them from others, and you know your stats and you know the marketplace, what will set them up for success, then you can be confident that you truly are the best solution for that seller. If you have any questions, you want to sit back and go through stats or other ways of strategies and things of what we do, such as moving the rabbit to keep listings fresh and new, I'd be happy to go over those. I'm Greg Smith with Remax Alliance. Just reach out. I'm always happy to help.